channel. If you're new here, my name is Rachel. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below to keep up to date with all of my latest videos. So in today's video, I'm showing you this really bronze, kind of glowy, goddess kind of look. I had a lot of fun doing it and I really love the way it turned out. So if you want to see how I got this look right here, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I already went ahead and did my face just to kind of move things along. So starting off with the eyes, they're already primed. Feel free to use whatever primer you usually use for your lids, and let's get going. So I'm gonna start off with this shadow by Makeup Geek. It's called Creme Brûlée. And I'm just gonna take that on a Sigma E40 and just lay this down in my crease just to have something to go off of. So just buffing that in. So the next shadow I'm taking is Purely Naked, also by Makeup Geek, and I'm just keeping this on that E40 again, and I'm just going to take this right over the top of where I put Creme Brûlée. Now that I have something to go off of, it's going to be a little bit easier. This shadow is really similar to Creme Brûlée, but it is just a little bit deeper, so really deepening up that crease, but just a little bit at a time. So now I'm taking Frappe, also by Makeup Geek, just keeping it in the Makeup Geek family today. And I'm going to take this on a Sigma E25 and just start pushing this into my crease as well. This shadow is a really good mid-tone brown. I really like it. Since we are going to be creating that halo effect today, I'm being careful to take this all the way into my inner corners and even drop it down onto that inner lid just slightly. By now you can see my crease is pretty deepened up, but we're not done yet. So we're gonna take Cocoa Bear and we're gonna still stick with this Sigma E25, and we're really gonna focus this on the inner and outer corners just to intensify that halo effect even more. Switching to an E30 brush by Sigma. It's just a pencil brush, so any pencil brush that you have will work. And I'm going back in with some more of that Cocoa Bear shade and really just concentrating this right in my outer V, and then we're gonna put some right on this inner corner as well, just to intensify those two areas before we put some shimmer on our lid. Don't be afraid to really just get in there in that crease with these shades, especially since we're going just a little at a time. Our lids are still nice and bare, which is what we're wanting, so we can add those shimmery shades to our lids. So I'm just dipping into my Lorac Pro palette. I'm gonna take the shade Light Bronze, and this is just an It Cosmetics flat shader brush. I'm not sure of the name of it, but any flat shader kind of definer brush like this that you have will work perfectly. So I'm just going into that light bronze shade, and these shades are honestly so pigmented that I'm not even gonna wet my brush. I'm just gonna go in with this dry. Just packing this on my lid. Don't worry if it looks a little messy or harsh, because we're gonna blend those edges later. This next step is totally optional, but I'm going to take the shade Champagne, which is also from the Lorac Pro palette, and I'm just gonna take that same brush and just take a little bit of this and put it right in the very center of the lid. This is going to really open up the eyes and make them pop with such a light shimmery shade right in the middle. Going back to the Makeup Geek shadows, the shade Cocoa Bear, gonna dip back into this again with a Sigma E25 and just blend the edges between that lid shade and all of those nice deep brown crease shades that we put in earlier. So I'm really going to concentrate on the inner and outer corners for this. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my liner. This is the Eyeko London I Do Liquid Eyeliner. This is also waterproof, and it's just a felt tip liner, so it's super easy to work with. And just gonna go ahead and draw this on with these felt tips. It's literally just like a marker, so it gives you a lot of control, and it's really fine on the end, so it makes it easier. For this look, I'm actually not gonna go for a wing, so just keeping it on my top natural lash line. Let me know if y'all would want a winged eyeliner tutorial, because that's totally something I can do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop on some lashes and mascara off camera, so I will be right back. Okay, to highlight my inner corners, I'm going to take the shade Shimma and just use a pencil brush. I'm just going to place that right on the inside. This shade is so pretty. I just love the way it really brightens and opens up the eyes and makes you look really nice and awake. For those days when caffeine just isn't enough. Okay, going back into Cocoa Bear. Just going to line my lower lash line with this, just to give some smokiness and some depth to it. If you don't like that look, then of course this is totally optional, but I think it really just ties everything together. going about 3/4 of the way in with this because I don't want to close the eye off. I want to keep it really nice and open and bright and awake. So just stopping right at about the 3/4 mark. So this is the finished look. I really love the way it turned out. It's just really glowy and summer and natural, but still really fun and really a nice polished and put together look. So I really hope you guys liked it. Thank you so much for watching. As always, leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. See you next time.